Jury selection is set to begin today in the trial of the illegal immigrant accused of killing Rachel Morin. This isn't his first run-in with the law. He's accused of killing another woman in El Salvador and other brutal crimes here in the United States. Police say that the Maryland mother of 5 was killed while jogging in August of 2023, and her family has had to wait almost 19 months to see her suspected killer in court. Joining us now is the attorney for Rachel Morin's mother, Patty, Randolph Rice. Counselor Rice, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thanks, Lawrence.
So this has been a long time coming for the family. Will they be present in the court today as the jury selection begins?
They won't be present today and probably won't be present until Friday, because during jury selection, really there's not much going on that the public can really hear. It's really just jurors standing up and then having conversations at the bench with the judge and the state's attorney and defense attorney. We're expecting, though, that the opening statements will start on Friday morning, and that's when the family will all be present there at the courthouse.
So, Mr. Rice, it looks like the court has decided that they're not going to sequester the jury. Is there any concern from you and the family, granted that he has gang ties, and we know what they try to do? They're known to try to intimidate jurors. Has that been raised in the court?
Well, it's certainly something that the court has taken into consideration. The local police department has cordoned off the courthouse. They provided extra security. I can tell you yesterday, during the pretrial conference, there were at least 6 deputies in the courtroom. There was a conversation yesterday with the judge concerning security, and the judge certainly said, I will address any type of issues that come forward about security as it deals with the jurors moving forward during this trial.
Yeah. The court expressed some displeasure with you speaking out. Obviously, this case is unique in the sense that it became a national movement because you had illegals killing American citizens. And so what we've seen in a lot of these cases is that justice doesn't come until you guys speak out, until there is this national narrative. What was your response when you heard the court say what they said?
Well, I was kind of shocked to think that we've got the president of the free world who's been talking about this case for the past 9 months, and apparently the family attorney, myself, talking about the case is somehow more important than the president talking about it for the past 9 months. It was just a tactic by the defense to ultimately try to get more information from the jurors. And, you know, the judge, once she heard my arguments, she said, I agree with you. I think you're right. And I think that Mr. Rice can continue to talk to the media. So, you know, this is just another tactic that the defense uses, one, to try to get more information from the jurors, but also just to try to muddy the waters.
How critical is this DNA that's going to be introduced to the court?
Well, this case really revolves around DNA because that's ultimately what was connected at the scene, and that was what ultimately connected the suspect to this crime, and the IgG, that investigative genetic genealogy that was used to track him down to remember that bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he was ultimately arrested.
Would your client's daughter still be alive if we did a better job to secure the border?
Oh, absolutely. The Morin family has been saying that since day one, that when they learned that this suspect was from El Salvador, they've been saying, had they been, look, they caught him or stopped him 3 times at the border. During the Biden administration, they never used any of the Fingerprint Act to actually identify him. Had they done that, they would have had information that it could have linked him back to his original crime in Los Angeles when they captured him on that camera. So yes, all along the Biden administration had failed the Morin family. And thankfully, you know, they were able to catch him, and now we're going to be able to seek justice.
Yeah. This did not have to happen, but justice starts today for the Morin family. Sir, thanks so much for joining the program.
Thanks, Lawrence.